Welcome to this little rant about the future of the Gymlocked series because, spoiler alert, things are about to change. I don't know if it's in a good way. For me, it is, but I don't know what it will do to the content. But I just wanted to shoot this little video unedited. Um, yeah, basically to explain what's happened in the last month when I got sick, but also what to expect in the future. And while we do that, we're gonna be cutting some teak logs because we need to get 75 wood cutting anyway. So, to give a little bit of context, I started this channel about, 4 months ago or 5 months ago, with the idea of, making income in a fun way, right? I got the opportunity also to basically not work, not have a job. Oh, let's get this. This is always very nice. All right, sorry about that interruption. So I started this YouTube channel to create a fun way to make money, right? I had the opportunity to basically not work for a whole year. I got laid off at my previous employer. They gave me quite some money with that, which basically enabled me to have salary for a year, which I thought was the greatest opportunity to, do what I always wanted to do, which is try to make an income from playing video games. And with that, what I also always wanted to do is get fit. So I started to combine that together, and that became Gymlocked. Now, at first, I was having fun and I was also getting fit. It was actually great in the beginning, but I don't know if you've ever created content online before, but everyone will walk against a tree like this, which is you upload your first video and you start looking at the views and start to look at other videos and popular YouTubers, and you start to mimic it a bit, all in focus of increasing the views because you want those subscriber counts and you want to make an income, right? So that really turns into quite an obsession about numbers and analytics and what content should I add, and I need to edit more fancy animations and cutscenes and etc. etc. So 5 hours of gaming time a day quickly turned into 5 hours of editing time a day. There was not much room left to actually play the game, which in my opinion, I don't really like the editing part. It's not really fun to me. So if I didn't really like that and it was the majority of my job, why would I even do it, right? So when I got sick after the last episode, these things really started to hit me. And I started to realize what's more important, having fun or having that income, which is tied to the views, right? And I realized fun is more important. I mean, it's an easy one, right? So I also started looking at becoming fit. Like I really became quite fit. You all seen this in the Gymlocked series, which I really liked. But I also realized that it was not optimal because I didn't have freedom. And to explain this is, for example, if you have a beautiful early morning with a great sun shining through, maybe you want to do your workout in the park, But I live in quite a busy city in Amsterdam. There's a lot of people around. And now imagine yourself having to record yourself, bothering people. They're also going to be in the shot. I just didn't feel comfortable at all to do that. So instead, I had to work out at home, which is fine at first, but if you do it every single day, it gets boring. And then you end up not training at all at one point, which also means you cannot play Runescape at all, which is the thing you wanted to do in the first place. So that was kind of tough. Like I really locked myself in by having to record all the footage I made of my exercises. So with these things in mind, let's jump into the actual important thing here, which is how does the future of Gymlocked looks like? Because it's going to be very different. First of all, the main focus is going to be back to basic. Actually, what's funny is I've been looking at the series of Mudkip lately, about his 2004 series. Please check it out if you haven't, because it's so super nice. But if I look at this series, which is my favorite, he's not doing much. He's not editing much. He's just recording basic footage. But it's interesting and it's nice to watch. And I want to go to a more raw footage focused approach. with that, it also means that the whole ranking system we have now, so hey, we are in mitral push-up level and we need to do 10 push-ups. Hey, ding, we increased to adamant push-ups and now we're doing 10 explosive push-ups. As nice that system is, it makes it very complicated because I would need to record every single exercise that I do, which I just do not want to do. So I changed that whole system. It's just going to be this little bar at the right. You'll see basically my max pull-up reps, my max push-up rep, my handstand second hold, and my L-sit second hold. If I focus on these 4 things, I will get healthy. It's way easier to track. And it gives me so much freedom in my workouts. Basically, I can decide, okay, on Monday I do L-sit pull-ups. And on Wednesday I do, horizontal pull-ups. And maybe after 3 or 4 weeks, I will try the normal pull-up again and see how many reps we've increased. It just gives me so much freedom. I don't have to record every exercise. I will only have to record the max rep part. So it just gives a lot of freedom and room to breathe, which I'm really craving at the moment. Other than that, also, as you know, this series was based on 10 minutes of workout equals 50 minutes of game time. I want to get rid of that completely. I think it's more important to focus on actually working out itself. And being human, it also means that some days you maybe work out for 20. And some days you maybe work out for 1 hour. And some days you only do some stretching. But it all leads to you becoming healthier. You know, if you want to decide instead of working out, I will do 20,000 steps today, then that's also fine. And being tied to a certain amount of minutes really kind of made it hard for me because some days I just couldn't play Runescape the way I wanted to. Also, for example, now I need to spend quite some hours on cutting trees. Which is just a super nice activity to do AFK, right? On a second screen or maybe with a tablet or on your phone while you're watching your favorite series or you're in the bus or whatever. And those things I really also couldn't do because I needed to record from my computer, right? Because I had all those logos and badges and stuff. So to get to the point, basically what I'm saying now is if I did my workout in the morning, and that can be anything I did, if it lasts 10 minutes, if it lasts 1 hour, if it lasts 2 hours, doesn't matter. I unlock my account for the day and I can play as long as I want. So that's a big change right there. But if I feel lazy and I don't do anything that day, of course I cannot play. So we're still gym locked. It's just not tied to the amount of hours you train. Now doing it this way will just give me so much more room to breathe. I'm just very excited to do it this way as well. I don't know how fun it is will be to watch, but you know, we're gonna figure it out. The main important part for me is to have fun, right? And I really hope I can also inspire people to get fit in the same way. And it shouldn't feel like a full-time job, right? Because if you guys would copy this, which I hope you will do in the future or already doing it, I just want you to get fit, right? That's so awesome. So then you might ask, okay, if you're not recording that much IRL footage anymore, how can we follow your, fitness progress? And what I decided to do is probably every 3 months or, in quite a bit, I want to do like body transformation videos where it's like a 5 to 10 minute video, basically all IRL, and we'll check our max reps. We will check our body, how it looks like, if we lost weight, how aesthetic our body became, did we gain muscle, etc. And that I want to do in a separate video. So basically the main Gymlocked series is just all going to be in-game with, yes, this extra bar here, but you won't see any IRL fitness footage. And that fitness footage you will only see once every 3 months to just give an update, like how do we look like. So that's me ranting on about quite a bit of things. If you're still watching, that's insane because I don't know, you're just watching me for me or you enjoy the channel. And I really love that, man. I appreciate you so much. I know it's not that many people, but you are the light that keeps me going, man. So thank you so much for following this. Also, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, if you're gonna unsubscribe or things like that, or if you're just here to follow the journey and the quality of the content doesn't really matter. Just let me know. For now, I'll stop ranting, and I'll see you guys in the next series.